This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. I need to warn you, the video you are about to watch has been rated IC60 plus for interactive content in excess of 60 minutes. If you are not emotionally prepared for all the hi hellos that are about to come and a full hour of distractions, Weight Watchers or WW ideas and friendly content, hit stop now. I repeat, this is your only warning. Do not proceed further if you are not ready. But if you're like me and you like to make new friends on your weight loss journey, this is the video for you. We will be saying hi, hello, as this was filmed live. And if you ever get a chance to join us on Sunday nights, it's just over on the Facebook page, If You Have an Egg, a Weight Watchers Journey, although I guess now we need to change it to a WW Journey. But we would love to see you live over there so that we can say hi and hello. And if you're new, please do give us a shout out. Let us know that you're new and where you're from so that we can all greet you. Also, pay attention, running across the bottom right now is some important information that you need for how to join us in other social media areas, how to get this free, how to watch this on demand, and how to make sure that you are always notified when we have a new chat come up. And more importantly, read across the bottom. Right now, our affiliate links, which include discounts, are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Check those out. We get some great deals for the Egg Lady and for the Egglets. I hope you enjoy the at least 60 minutes of free weight loss journey content and that you will subscribe so that you can always be notified when we're coming up, and that you will share with another weight loss journey buddy, a WW member who needs some help, and so we can help each other along this journey. So thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know. Please comment below. Hope to see you Sunday. Hello, happy Sunday, everybody. How's everybody doing? I guess real quick before we get started, I do want to say that this is WW Weight Watchers Digital Wellness Workshop number 95. Yeah, and it is Sunday, October the 28th, so just a few days away from Halloween. They really should have done one about Halloween candy. Really should have done a topic about Halloween candy, but they didn't, so oh well. But yeah, hey Carol Lou. So if you're watching this live with us on Sunday, October the 28th, hello Claudie. If you're watching it with us live, hey, hello. I'd love to say hi to you. Hello, Janice. And if you're not watching this with us live and you want to skip past the hey hellos, just go on over to minute probably 7 or 8 is where I think they are coming in. Hey Angie, is where I think that we're coming in after after all the hey hellos. Hey my Christy, and hello Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. Yeah, hello Kathy. So yeah, so if you're watching with us live, hello Asma from Wisconsin. Yeah, and thank you all for spelling those out so I don't have to guess what the state abbreviations are, but I know them pretty well. So hello April, hello Wanda, and hello Linda. And if you're brand new, give us a shout out because we would love to all say hello to you. Hello, let's see, I already said Linda, hello Donna, hello Kim, and hello Joyce. So yeah, it's another great Sunday. Hello Lisa, and we had an awesome weekend. We had Alyssa and Casey all weekend. Oh, and Angie, you just don't even know. Sorry. So Angie's talking about the new glasses. Hello, Tag. So yeah, they had a sale at Marshall's this last weekend, and Angie's from Indiana. They had a sale at Marshall's this last weekend. Hello, Daryl, and hello, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl made it live from Washington. Yay! Hello. So glad to have you here, and hello, Michelle. And yeah, so Angie, you don't even want to see all the glasses that I bought. Yeah, because they were having a sale. Yeah, and Barbara is camping at the dam. Oh. So she's gonna miss us. She's from the Crossroads. Bye-bye. Oh, and Casey says that my grandchild is fighting sleep. So she took a great nap today, I think. And hello, Sandra. Thank you very much. Hello, Lacey. And hello, Palma. And hello, Angela. So we had Alyssa and Casey all weekend. Hello, Jenny. So it's been an awesome weekend. Everybody's exhausted. And hello, Sherry. The Sherry in Connecticut. Yeah, and Lacey wants to know how everybody is. So awesome. Hello, Janet. So we had them all weekend, and it was great. It was fabulous fun. We had such a good time. Hello, Tedders. We're so glad you're here too. And hello, Inez. And hello, Sylvia from Canada. So, Sylvia, aren't you happy? Aren't you proud of me? Because I know the Canadian flag. I don't know all of them, but I do know Canada. And hello, Tracy. Yeah, and Angie, you can get over pressure cookers. That's so funny. Everybody look at Angie's hashtags. Those are hilarious. Hello, Betty. And hello, Carol. Hey, Kristen. So can you believe October is almost wound up. Almost wound up. Hello, Renee. And Tedders, thank you very much. Let's see. Oh, and Wanda says, Wanda says, kids don't understand the greatness of naps and sleeping. I know. Why do they fight it? Because if you said, hey, Kelly, you need to take a nap, I'd go, sign me up. I'm ready to go. I'll lay down right now. Hello, Roberta. And yeah, Angie, we're going to talk about brags tonight, believe it or not. Yeah. So we loved having Casey and Alyssa here all weekend. It was awesome and amazing. I'm sure that they, thanks Lacey's saying nice classes too. And hello, Karen from Long Island, Plainview, New York. Yeah. So I'm sure that they miss Alan very much and would love him to come back from the races. He's been to Martinsville all weekend. But we did enjoy having them. So it was kind of nice to have them, all to ourselves. So that was really fun. And hello, Janice just got home from Minnesota. Yeah, I'm so glad you were safe. Glad you had a safe trip. Hello, Lynn. And JJ says naps are necessary. You're not kidding. And it's so funny because I think next week in our workshops, we're going to be talking about sleep. Pretty sure. Hello, Vicky. Pretty sure that that's the topic for next week. So I'm pretty pumped about that one. But again, this is WW. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry, Casey says Alan is headed back. He's only a couple of hours away. Yay, awesome. Hello, Carol, and hello, Stacy. So again, today is, and thank you, Sylvia. Hello, Mary Ann from Pennsylvania. Yeah, so y'all are coming in like faster than I can keep up with. So if I miss you, I'll just go ahead and tell you hello, and I'll catch up to you later. Hello, Bonnie. But if you're watching this with us, tonight is October the 28th. And our workshop number is 95. 95. Hello, Mary. So you know what that means? You know what that means? Thank you, Betty. 5 more until 100. Only 5 more. 5 more until 100. So it's pretty exciting. Don't know what we'll do. It'll have to be something special. Maybe we'll have another contest. And Lynn, I've just got to send your stuff because, yeah, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. But anyway, I think you're going to like it when you get it, when you do get it. But anyway, so we're on number 95. So this is, hello, Marlene. This is WWW Weight Watchers Digital Wellness Workshop number 95. And it is Love Your Weekends. So we just had a weekend and we just loved our weekend. Had a great time with Casey and Alyssa. And it's so funny. And hello, Loretta, and thank you, Betty. It's so funny. Casey wanted me to point out in tonight's chat talking about water weight, and no, Angie, I've not picked up a pressure cooker yet. And Sandra had a great win, so everybody congratulate her. But Casey wanted me to mention, and I hope I'm not going to get choked from talking so much, but she wanted me to mention again about water weight. Hello, Debbie, because I talk about phantom weight all the time, and water weight's one of the big things I talk about. So we don't eat a lot of sodium, and everything that we're going to make in the second half of tonight is sodium. It has no extra sodium. Hello, aloha, Kathy. So just from being here with us for 2.5 days, Casey lost 3 pounds in water weight. Yeah, just from being here with us, for a couple of days. So hopefully the tickle's not going to keep up. As usual, we do have a lot to talk about. Hello, Evie. As always, we have a lot to talk about. So the first half of tonight is going to be our meeting. We're going to talk about last week's topic, and then we will talk about this week's topic. And then the second half of our meeting, which is always more than 30 minutes. But anyway, the second half of our meeting, we are going to be making some fun things. It's actually one thing. Ooh, good job, April. April's down 24 pounds. So we're going to be making, here's a little sneak peek at what we're going to be making. So I'm super excited to show these to you all. This literally could not be any easier. So just while I was getting ready for the chat, I made 4 of these. And then we're going to make one while we're chatting during the second half. So I need a timekeeper. So who's going to be my timekeeper for me? Because we have got to start. If we're gonna make one start to finish in the second half, second half. I think this is half. Hey, Cookie, and hey, Sandy. So I think this is second half. Where are my ASL people? You'll have to tell me. Anyway, I think it's second half. Anyway, and Sylvia said the apple recipe was awesome. Yay. And thank you, Carol's gonna watch the time. So we really need, Carol, we need to be moving over there like at 8:25. I need to be winding down. Hello, Patsy. I need to be winding down and get over, and thank you, Angie's gonna watch too. So I need to be heading over there by 8:30. Hello, Nicole. So I need to be heading over here to our prep area at 8:30. So if you can tell me when it's 8:25, I will try to start winding down. Okay, because it's going to be super fun. And again, here's a little preview, just a quick preview. Yeah, I made 4 of these. I made 4 of these in like the hour before the chat. So super easy. Going to be delicious for dinner. Can't wait. Okay. So let's get started. If I miss you, if I miss saying hi, hello, you can always watch this later on Facebook. So we are on Facebook right now on Sunday night. And Angela is exactly right. It was a perfect day for weather here in Knoxville. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I don't know, Carol, is that what these are called? I'm sorry, are these called, what's a is it called a Hasselback potato? John got one of these at, hello Susie, John got one of these at a restaurant the other night, and I decided I wanted to try one, but I didn't know what they were called because it was just, I don't even remember what they called them. But anyway, so good to know, and please explain what Hasselback potato means. But anyway, so you can watch this. We are on Facebook right now if you were live with us. Hello, Addison, on Sunday night, October the 28th. And if you want to watch this later, I will post it as soon as we are done here tonight on October the 28th. I will hit post. And, ooh, and Loretta did her Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. Yay. So I'll hit post as soon as we're done. And so it'll be available to watch again here on Facebook, or if you're late, hello, Sue, or if we missed you, if we missed saying hello, you can watch it here. You can also, you'll be able to watch it on YouTube probably tomorrow. Casey's been really good. She's been really good about getting these up the next day on YouTube. And it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. And the last 3 or 4, I think, are up with written transcriptions on www.ifyouhaveanegg.com. So you can go back there and, you know, and watch it there. So the ones that are up with the transcriptions, you'll be able to, you can see what I typed. So what, wait, let's see. Oh no, Donna's in the hospital. She's having a heart cath tomorrow. Donna, why? And do you have a designated representative to let us know how it goes tomorrow? So of course we will pray for you. Of course, Donna, everybody write down Donna right here. So today, October the 28th, she is having a heart cath tomorrow, which is October the 29th. So Donna, seriously, assign somebody, because somebody needs to come in and let us know. Needs to let us know what's going on. And Teresa, so glad that you like the chicken thighs, That Man's Chicken in the air fryer. So yeah, somebody keep us posted on Donna, please. Hopefully you've got another buddy on here that can keep us updated tomorrow. Or here or over in the If You Have an Egg group. So again, the 3 ways to watch. You can watch here again on Facebook. I posted in a couple of different Facebook groups, so that would also be considered watching it on Facebook. Or you can watch it on YouTube, just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. And then, oh, and I'll go back, Carol, and I'll read about the Hasselback potatoes in a little bit. And oh my goodness, and Stacy's mom is in the hospital right now too. Good heavens, everybody. And hello, Kathy. And so the 3rd way is to go to ifyouhaveanegg.com. So it's just www.ifyouhaveanegg.com, and you can read it. You can read what I typed for each chat before we started chatting, and you can watch it there too. So that is just www.ifyouhaveanegg.com. Okay, so since I asked a couple of you to let me know when it is 8:25 so that we can get over here at 8:30. Hello, Liz. Oh, and if I miss saying hi to you, I'm sorry. We're going to start as soon as we start talking, and especially when we go over here to our prep area, I will not be able to see what you're saying. Hello, Kathleen. So I'll just say hi to you now. So yeah, so I'll just say hi to you now, and I'll try to catch up with you here in a little bit. But please do say hello. And again, if you're new, give us a shout out so that we can say hello to you and welcome you to our little group. Okay, last week, who remembers what we talked about last week? So who sat their bottom in a chair in a workshop? So who sat down in a little chair in a workshop and listened with your listening ears to your leader? So if you did that, if you sat in a meeting, a workshop, if you sat in a workshop, give yourself a thumbs up. And if you attended with us, and hello, another Donna, if you attended with us, if you attended us with us here last week, or if you did both, then let's get some hearts for you. And gosh, a lot of you all attended meetings, because I'm seeing lots of thumbs ups flying through. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, sorry you won't be able to see them, just trust me. There's a ton, and there's a ton more hearts, and that's funny. So yeah, I'm seeing a couple of y'all are doing thumbs ups, hearts, thumbs up, heart, because you did both. So congratulations to you all. Oh no, and Vicky missed because she came down with shingles. Vicky, That's awful. Are you itching to death? Are you just like coming out of your skin? I know that doesn't necessarily itch, it's a pain, but just makes me crazy to think about it. But here are your Bravo stickers, because we still give out Bravo stickers here at our meeting. So here are your Bravo stickers. Congratulations, everyone. And if you want another Bravo sticker, if you want a real Bravo sticker, if you want me to put one with your comments, then tell me if you did your homework last week. So last week, and remember, we're always a week behind. So last week, our topic for here was shift your mindset. And yes, I know it's backwards, but yay, Irma. So shift your mindset. So we were talking about a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. So remember, a fixed mindset is one where you've just really, you've just made up your mind. This is the way it is. This is the way it always has been. And I hate that phrase. This is the way it always has been. So this is the way it's always going to be. That's not true, but that's a fixed mindset. So if you think something's going to be the way it's going to be, it just is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. Oh no, Angel, I'll have to come back and read that, but it just is what it is, what it is. That's a fixed mindset. And then a growth mindset, oh gosh, okay, Angie's blood pressure and her sugar have been way up. So, oh my goodness. So, and Sherry said she did her homework, but she didn't know how to turn it in. So Sherry, the way to turn it in, you can either respond back on the chat, for that week, or still this week. You can still do your homework for this week. Or if you're here on If You Have an Egg, on the If You Have an Egg page, which is the open to everybody page, you can just tag If You Have an Egg, and it should tag me in it. Or if you are in our closed group, and that's the If You Have an Egg, let's see, Weight Watchers support group. If you're in that one, you just tag me at Kelly Green Milligan. Or if you do your homework on Instagram, you tag me at If You Have an Egg. Or if you are on Weight Watchers Connect, and maybe I should type this in the transcripts. I think I'll do that, how you tag me. Or if you are on Connect, you tag me at Scrap and Stamp 2. So perhaps I will do that if someone could pretty please remind me to do that. But so last week, that's what we talked about. So we talked about having a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. And how could it already be 8:15, Sandra? Anyway, obviously I talk too much. Talk. But a fixed mindset. So I had a little bit of luck with that. Oh wait, let's see. Loretta I did not pick or lick this week and kept focused and lost 3 pounds. Awesome. Good job. Good job. So one of my fixed mindsets last week was that, my doctor has me on this new medicine that, well, not right now, but my doctor has me on this new medicine, which I absolutely cannot stand. It doesn't work. There was nothing wrong with what I was taking. I've been taking it for over 20 years. So I didn't want to change. Well, when he switched me, I pitched a little fit, had a little meltdown on him, was not excited. I gave him all these emotional reasons of why I should not be on this medication. Well, then after our Change Your Mindset chat, I decided to type up a comparison list, because he's very analytical. Like, he has a very analytical mind. So me giving him all these emotional reasons why I shouldn't change did not affect him at all. Didn't bother him at all. Did not pull at his heartstrings. Not sure his hearts have strings. But anyway, so instead I made him a side-by-side list. I made a little spreadsheet. It wasn't complicated. It took me maybe 10 minutes to do it. And you don't have to do a spreadsheet. But my fixed mindset was that he's never going to let me off of this. I'm going to be stuck on this for the rest of my life. I hate it. I don't like it. I want to be off of it. But then after our chat, I had a growth mindset of, well, maybe if I could do a little bit better job of telling Dr. H why this is not working for me. Oh, wait, Mariah says her 11-month-old loves watching with her, and he just grabbed the phone, and gave me kisses. Oh my goodness. Mariah, what is his name? What's the 11-month-old's name? I give you kisses back. Kisses. Oh, and Alyssa just started playing peekaboo. Oh my gosh, it's the cutest thing ever. Cutest thing ever. But anyway, so I did the little spreadsheet for him. And when I went to the appointment a little over a week ago, I tried to remain calm, and I did not take any weapons with me. And I went over I very calmly and, again, meticulously. Oh, and hi, Logan. Yeah, Logan, thank you. Thank you, little guy. But I very calmly and meticulously went over my comparison list with him. And guess what? I get to have a sleep study. So I didn't think I would have one, but I get to have a sleep study a week from tomorrow. But I'm off of my medication right now. So if I don't make sense, or if I'm a lot slower than I normally am, I'm really struggling not having my medicine. But anyway, so I took my fixed mindset, turned it around, opened my mind, and guess what? I opened his mind. So yeah, so who did your homework? Who did your homework last week, and who took a fixed mindset situation, something that you knew to be true, you just absolutely knew to be true, and then you went, maybe if I turn it around, maybe if I hold it like this instead of holding it like this, maybe if I flip it upside down, maybe if I ask a friend to help me with it, maybe if I look outside of my box. You know, so who did their homework last week? Who did your homework last week and took your fixed mindset, you know, you're in the box, has to be this way, you know, who did your home, and you opened your mind and you had some success with it. So want to know who did that. So Debbie did that. Debbie did her homework. So to all of y'all that did your homework, yeah, give me some thumbs ups if you did them. Thumbs ups, or you can give me, you know, give me a comment, you know, leave a comment here and let me know. And if you leave a comment here, I'll give you a bravo. I will still give you a bravo. Yeah, so good job, girls. Yeah, oh, lots of people. Okay, Loretta, Sandra. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Here are your bravo stickers, girls. Bravo stickers. And guys, let's see, did we have a guy tonight? But yeah, do still keep leaving your comments though. So you can, if you're here on Facebook, you can leave comments while we're live. Oh, Osma, Loretta, good. Sylvia, good. You can leave comments later when we're not live. Marianne, good job. And if we're on YouTube, you can leave comments. And even on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, you can leave comments. So leave me a comment and I will give you your Bravo sticker. Awesome, good job, Sherry, Sue, good job, awesome. Okay, so since I asked for a timekeeper, we are gonna go ahead and go to this week. So remember, we're always, so, you know, WW has their meetings Sunday through Saturday, and I go on Tuesdays, and so then we have our meeting on the next Sunday night. And thank you, Sandra says it's 8:20. So first of all, look at this. Look at the recipe for this week. So, you know, our new weeklies look like this. They're just one page. They're no longer the fold out version like we used to have. So they are just one page, but they have, and thank you, Lacey. So they have started putting the, you know, after that very first week of not having a recipe on the back, they have started putting the recipes on the back again. You can still get that. You can get this recipe online. So if you do not attend a physical workshop, to get this paper copy, to get this thick paper copy, you do need to attend a physical workshop. I cannot send them to you, so please don't ask me to. I don't have them. Because remember, I don't work for Weight Watchers, so, or WW, I don't even work for WW, so I can't send them to you, so please do not ask me for them. You can print these offline, so if you are a digital workshop member only, or if you missed your meeting, or if you just need an extra copy, or your dog got a hold of it, or your grandbaby got a hold of it, which I don't let Alyssa near these. These are way up higher than she can get. But yeah, you can still print these off, you know, from online, and you can, you know, print them off on a piece of paper, put them in a notebook. They are not dated. They are no longer dated. I have been dating mine. I've been putting the date on them just because I want to know when it was from, because I have a giant stack of them over here, so I kind of need to know where they're from. But the recipe on this one looked really good. It is spaghetti squash pomodoro. And then remember, I want you to show, oh, there's a, oh, thank you, April. So there's 108 people here, yay. So remember, they have started putting the little symbols on here, and the symbols are, there's a legend at the bottom. So this one is 3 Freestyle Smart Points. That's what the blue circle with the 3 is. And then there's a little carrot. There's a little carrot right here. So that means it is vegetarian. And there is a, what is that? Oh, nut free. I had not seen that one. So this little symbol means that it is nut free. So for people who have nut allergies, so this means it is not gluten free because it does not have the gluten free symbol. But anyway, I thought it looked really good, really good. And spaghetti squash is, I think, delicious. And even if you have some pickier eaters who don't want spaghetti squash, who don't think they'd want something like spaghetti squash, you can put it, like I'll do, sometimes I'll do half and half, like half, oh wait. Lynn says the date is on the recipe at the bottom in teeny tiny print. Well, it does say 2018. It does say 2018, but it doesn't have the specific date. Like I've been putting, Lynn, I've been putting what the date of this workshop was. But anyway, so sometimes I do half and half, half pasta. Hello, Linda. Half pasta and half spaghetti squash. You know, I like to mix it up a little bit. So anyway, so this week's topic is, and for us, it is Digital Wellness Workshop number 95. 95, almost 100. Don't know how many it is for WW, but this week's topic is love your weekends. And yes, I know it is backwards, you two people. You do not need to let me know. But weekends, how do you feel about them? Do you want them? Do you don't want them? Are they good to you? Are they bad to you? So let me just tell you, so many of us, either weekends are, they seem to be one of two things. Either weekends are just a time to chill and relax, you know, and not do anything. And hopefully, I'm hoping that Casey got to chill and relax a little bit. Thank you, April. I'm hoping that Casey got to chillax and, you know, chill and relax a little bit with us, you know, helping her with Alyssa. So hopefully her weekend was a little more on the chill side. I know some of you, and sometimes ours are like this. Sometimes ours are, well, and I guess ours wasn't really too much, keeping Alyssa all weekend. And JJ says when you're retired, every day is a weekend. JJ, I'm telling you, retired people are some of our busiest customers. Okay, hold on. You all have totally distracted me. So now Randy is telling me that there's a code on there that tells you what the date is. Oh my gosh, I feel like an idiot. Okay, so for those of us who thought that these did not have a date on them, yeah, thank you, Randy, for pointing this out. So I'm going to point this out to Gwen Tuesday night. So that little number right there, never noticed it, but that number is, it says printed, all rights reserved, printed in USA, 2018-1021. So that is 10/21/2018. So they are dated. Thank you, Randy and Lynn. Never noticed that. And I'm even, I don't know. Yeah, I do stuff like this at work, so I have no idea why I never noticed that. But anyway, maybe I got too much else going on. So anyway, so weekends, sometimes they are chill and relaxed, and other times they are go. So I'm curious. Well, first of all, here's the definition of weekend. So weekend, if you look at the definition, it's a noun, and you can be used as a verb too, but I liked the noun one, and thank you, April. So I liked the noun one. So weekend, the period from Friday evening through Sunday evening, especially regarded as a time for leisure. Hello, Marlene. So normally for leisure, and thank you, April. So I will start, even though we just started talking, I will start winding it down so we can, we'll just run over. So if y'all want to stay with us, we'll just run over. So, because I'm going to keep talking, but thank y'all for the time, for keeping up with the time. Keep letting me know what it is so I don't get too carried away. But, so I'm just curious, do you all find that the 48 hours in between getting off from work on Friday and between returning to work on Monday, do you find that easier or more difficult in your Weight Watching journey? So how many of you, so give me a thumbs up if you find, or give me, or put a comment down here. And remember, you can comment even after we're done. So give me a thumbs up if you find it easier. So if you think it's easier to stay on your plan, on the weekends, give me a thumbs up. And if you think it's more difficult, give me a heart. And I know to some of you all, you're thinking, why would I do a heart if it's more difficult? Well, you give a thumbs up or a heart because those are love bucks for me. It's not actual money. It's not actual money, but they're love bucks for me. And I don't want any, no thumbs downs. No to the thumbs down. So don't do that. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of hearts. Yeah, me too. Usually the weekend is harder for me, but so these are some of the responses that I got this week, and tell me if any of these fit you. So some of these were from our physical workshop meeting, or just from some other people that I was talking to. So here was one, so which one is it? Is it easier or is it more difficult? And this one, this person said, it's easier. My schedule at work is so hectic, I don't have time to make or eat a lunch. I go crazy when I get home. The weekends are my time to prep, time to sit down and eat, and time to track. So I'm pretty sure she was a teacher. Hello, Liliana. Pretty sure she's a teacher. So I understand that it's hectic, because I swear I think she gets like 15 minutes, like a 15-minute break by the time she gets all of her kids, settled, and down. Then the next one was, yeah, so it was easier. Her weekends are actually easier for her because it's her time, because she doesn't have however many other people, you know, running around that she's got to take care of. And thank you, Jackie, on the time. This one this lady said, more difficult. My husband wants to start with fancy donut breakfast, then lunch out, and then pizza in while we watch sports or a movie. Yeah, know that one. Totally know that one. You know, would eat 3 meals a day out, you know, every single day on the weekend. And then this lady said, harder, we go, and it seems like I'll never get a chance to plan ahead or track, so I just give up and start over again on Monday, every Monday. So how many of you all know that one? How many of you all, just by the time the weekend's done, you know, you're just like, forget it. And sorry, I'm going to dismiss a notification from Alan. So glad that they are headed home, but it was just kind of hanging out over the top of you all. So sorry, Alan, I dismissed you for a moment. But so how many of y'all experienced that, where you just, you know, the weekends you're just like, you know, by Saturday afternoon, you're just like, forget it, you know, pack it in, you know, I'm just going to start over again on Monday. But you find yourself doing that every Monday. And then the last one, a little of both. It's harder to control where we will eat, but I get in so much more activity. I try to make it all balance. So that's a good one. Okay, so quickly, so that we can go on. I don't want to rush through our meeting, but so we can go on and do this, and thank you, Lacey. So some eating out suggestions. You know, I can't fix weekends. It's going to be different for everybody, but some suggestions on the eating out, because that seems to be a big one, is the complaint about either the excitement of eating out or the of eating out. So just a couple of suggestions, and this is one that we talked about in our physical workshop, is pick 3. So pick 3 things. Either you pick 3 things and then let everybody else pick 1 of those 3 things, or let them pick 3 or choose. So you pick 3 and let them choose 1 of those 3 places, or let them pick 3 and you choose 1. So hopefully in doing that, you have an infinitely better chance of either them choosing or you choosing somewhere that you can be more in control, that you can go ahead and plan, you know, that you can go ahead and plan before you get there. You can, you know, maybe look it up, especially if you're the one that's picking the 3. You can go ahead and pre-plan and track. Also track ahead whenever you can. No surprises, no surprises. We don't have time to talk about them here, but if you go back to the eating out chat, and if you go to youtube.com and search for If You Have an Egg, I don't remember which chat number it is, and I'll try to find it before I actually post the notes for this. But if you go back to the eating out chat, we talk about it, you know, some things that were a huge surprise for a lot of people eating out, that there were things that they were like, what? And John has been trying to be really good again. They go to Cracker Barrel a lot during the week, and he kept getting salads. And he loves salads, you know. But then when we did the points on them, he could have had, I think it was like a little steak, baked potato with just sour cream, or like, no, it was a cup of potato soup, and I don't remember what all it was, but it was like this much food. It was way more food than he would have ever eaten at lunchtime, but was for the same number of points because of the dressing that he's choosing. So no surprises. Look it all up. So you can change your mind before it goes in your mouth. If you look it up before it goes in your mouth, you can still change your mind. If you wait, it's too late. Yeah, if you wait, it's too late. And then the last thing is just say no to buffets and to buffet pants. So do not go to a buffet if at all possible. Do not put that in your 3. And if it's in the other person's 3, don't pick that, because you do not want to be wearing you don't want to have to wear your buffet pants. The second one is activity. So the second, you know, thing that you could do to help, you know, kind of get your weekends back under your control is activity. The weekend, I know the weekend is normally a time to sleep in, but how about if you get up just a little bit earlier? Like this morning, I got up just a little bit earlier. I mean, it wasn't like at the butt crack of dawn or anything. I just got up a little bit earlier than everybody else, and Dusty and I went on about a 40-minute walk, and we came back and everybody was starting to get up and starting to get ready. So it actually worked out perfectly. But so we got in some extra activity this morning. The weekend is when Casey and I hit the gym. That's when we go to Planet Fitness, because it is dead. So if you want to get in a great workout and then have the hydro massage tables all to yourself, go on the weekends. It's a great time to go to your gym, because hardly anybody is there, because they're all sitting at home again with their buffet pants on, watching the big game, yeah, and not able to move. And then the last one is everybody when it's on the weekend, doesn't matter who it is, husband, wife, kids, significant other, family members, you know, friends, whatever, church people, everybody's up for like a little bowling. Who doesn't like to pack a picnic lunch and go hike to some, you know, some destination, you know, location? Hello, Anita. you know, do that, or a fun activity when the world is moving a little slower. So it's just so easy to get in extra activity on the weekends. And thank you, Sandra. I know I'm wrapping it up. So our homework is, because we do want to have time to talk about this. Thank you, Wanda. So your homework this week is eat out. I want you to eat out this weekend. This next weekend. I know it's Sunday night here, so I want you to eat out this next weekend. This is coming up this weekend. So you've got 5 days to think about this before this next weekend. So what I want you to do though is to plan a time to eat out. You know, who hates it? Me included. Everybody hates it when you start this, you know, where do you want to go for dinner? I don't know. What do you want? What do you want to eat? I don't care. What do you want to eat? Well, I want to eat this. No, I don't want that. Well, how about this? No, how about that? Nobody, or I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So everybody hates that, don't you? Don't we all hate that? So instead, go ahead and do your pick 3. Just go ahead and be planning it now. So you know this conversation is coming. It comes every single weekend. You know, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? So go ahead and do your pick 3 so that when you get that question, you can say something like, hey, you know what? I've got 3 places that I'd like to try, or I'd like to go, or that I think would be fun this weekend. How about blah, blah, and blah? You know, I'll name them. I'll name the 3 places, and then you all can choose one of those. So it takes the stress off of them for, you know, them trying to come up with something. Plus, you can go ahead and pre-plan. You can choose something that is your, you know, that's within your control, and you can go ahead and pre-track because you're going to know, you know, they're going to pick one of those 3. So that is your homework. So your homework is to eat out. Go ahead and do your pick 3, pick 3 places, get everybody else's buy-in, you know, get them to choose one of those 3 places, pre-track your meal, go ahead and look it up. Don't wait until you get there. Don't even wait till you get there, because something's gonna happen. You're gonna talk, or you're gonna be waiting on a table, or something's gonna happen and you're not gonna track it. Pre-track it before you get there. Do not wait till it's in your mouth. That's too late. You can't take it out. You can't take it out once it's in your mouth. But do that, and then, you know, you'll be able to pre-track it before you go, and you will be golden. Yeah, you will deserve a Bravo sticker. You will deserve a Bravo sticker. So post your pick 3 stories. Post all of your pick 3 stories and tag me in them. And again, on here on the page, it's just at IfYouHaveAnEgg. If it's in our group, it's at Kelly Green Milligan. If it is on Instagram, it's at IfYouHaveAnEgg. Or if it's on Connect, it is at Scrap and Stamp 2. Okay, so do your homework. Do your homework. And I need to know what the sign is for homework. But, so do that and you'll get your Bravo sticker for next week. So Bravo everyone, and it is 8:35. We are for sure gonna run past 9 o'clock, but hey, you know, that's us. I'll try to not make it run too much past, but it's gonna take 25 minutes for this to cook. So if you only came for the meeting, you are dismissed. You may go on about your regular life, your regularly scheduled life. And if you wanted to stay for the fluff, the second half of this meeting is the fluff, then welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna start talking about this. I'm gonna go fast. You're gonna have to hang on. I promise, I will put these directions in the transcript, and I'm gonna post this as a recipe, so you're gonna be able to find it, you know, either way. But here are 3 of the finished products, and I'll tell you what they have on them at the end. So I'm gonna take you over here with me, and I know how much you all love to come with me. So I'm gonna bring you over here with me, and I'm gonna turn you around. Okay, so here is my kitchen. Hopefully I'm not gonna flip you all upside down, but this right here, that is so Neanderthal. Casey took my, she took my pressure cooker. I do not have a pressure cooker. She took my crock pot and has not brought it back yet. So yeah, so I'm having to make chili the old-fashioned way on the stove. I know, bless my heart. Okay, I'm just gonna rinse off my knife real quick, because I did 4 of these, it's kind of gooky now. Okay, so my knife is not super clean, and I'm hoping you all can hear me because I cannot watch you while I'm doing this. But you're going to take a potato, and you can use russet potatoes, or you can use, oh, but Chrissy, you'll have to see what she made. It was so yummy. It was so yummy. And actually, I was really proud of her for making it. But so this, you can either use a russet potato, or this is a Yukon Gold potato. And so I decided to use Yukon Gold. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to slice some off here. And I know y'all can't see this side of it, but I'll show it to you. So you're going to slice a little, take a super sharp knife, and you're going to slice a little off the back because you want to have you want it to sit flat, Do not throw this away. You can throw it in here in the air fryer with it. And oh, Samantha's from Angola, Indiana, and she needs some ideas for how to get back on track. So you all talk to her while I can't see you. While I'm doing this. Okay, so nobody runs away. I see all 108 of you all. Oh, see, somebody already escaped. There's 107. Nope, there's 108. Anyway, I see all 108 of you all, so stay with me while I'm cutting this up. So you're gonna take, remember I used a Yukon Gold. You cut this off the bottom, and yes, it's a little bit gooky because I've been using this to cut on. And you're gonna take your super sharp knife, and let me see if I can get in here a little bit closer. Let's see. So, ooh, and Carol says if you put the potato between 2 wooden spoons, it will help stop you from slicing all the way through. I don't really understand what that means, but I'm willing to try it. So, and I know I'm facing the wrong way, but this is how we're gonna have to do it. So we're gonna take a super sharp knife, and we're gonna make some cuts and go almost all the way through. So here, let me turn it this way. We're gonna go almost all the way through. So not quite. And if you can hear this, I'm angling my knife so that I'm touching the plate, but I'm not going all the way through because you still want it to be together. And this is the piece that I cut off at the bottom. And then because I am not a professional chef and I do not trust myself to not cut my fingers off, I turn my potato around. So I turn my potato around so that I don't, cut through my fingers. So somebody somewhere sometime needs to show me how to cut properly. So, and this is a super, super sharp knife. It's a Cutco knife. I don't know if any of y'all have been to one of those parties or not, but now you have so now your potato is like a little fan. Yeah, and I didn't know, so Stacey's saying they're called Hasselback potatoes. So I didn't know that, I had never heard of that, but John got these at a restaurant that we went to here in Knoxville, JC Holdway. We went there, and of course theirs were, cut like super, super, super paper thin. But I wanted one. So I've just been playing with it. So this one, and I'm going to show you some finished ones after we get this in the air fryer, but this again is just a Yukon Gold. I'm going to lightly spray it with some olive oil nonstick spray, and I'm going to spray the extra little piece. Okay, so there's some olive oil nonstick spray, and of course I got this at Trader Joe's. And Angie's favorite, we're going to use some Bragg Nutritional Yeast. You can also get this at the Bragg Nutritional Yeast. You can get it at Trader Joe's, or not Bragg. You can't get the Bragg brand at Trader Joe's, but you can get nutritional yeast at Trader Joe's. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on there. A tablespoon of this is 0 points, and I know I didn't measure that, but through the magic of TV, we're going to assume that that was about a tablespoon. And then this is some Dax Steakhouse seasoning. So remember, I was telling you all a few minutes ago that Casey and Alyssa stayed all weekend, and that we don't really add sodium to anything that we eat, and that Casey appears to have lost approximately 3 pounds of water weight, just from living with us for 2 days. So that was pretty awesome. Okay, and then I do recommend everybody invest in some decent tongs. These were not expensive, but they are good tongs. And then we're going to use the Simple Living Products air fryer. This is my digital 5.8 quart digital air fryer, and I'm just going to use the tongs. Now, when I made this before, I put 4 of these in here at one time, so you definitely can. And because I pre-seasoned mine, everything just slides right off. I mean, literally slides right off. So the first thing we're going to do, now if I had this all the way out, don't cram this back in here. It is a scoop motion. So do you see how gently I scooped that in? Don't just cram it straight back, please. That definitely will mess up your air fryer basket eventually. So it is a gentle scooping motion. And then this is a Simple Living Products, and so you just press the button. Then this is the temperature. Press that for temperature, and you're going to take it up to 390. Press this for the time. And I'm sorry, we're going to do it for 20 minutes. The reason we're going to do it for 20 minutes the first time is because, and y'all come back around here to me, so the reason that we're going to do it for 20 minutes, the recipe is 25 minutes. So It is for, so you need to do this for 25 minutes total. But we are going to, we're only going to do this for 20 minutes. I want it to go off at 20 minutes because I'll be talking. I will not be paying attention. And I want it to go off at the 20 minutes because we're going to take it out and we're going to add some more toppings to go back in for the last 5 minutes. So the good news is this is going to tell me when it's been 25 minutes. The bad news is I'm 100% sure that we are going to go over 9 o'clock because it is already 8:43 and we have 20, or so minutes. So for sure past that. So first thing I want to know is, and I have a couple others to show you, I want to know, why are these called Hasselback potatoes? What does that even mean? I'd never heard of it. What does that mean? Okay, so let me show you these first so you know the little piece that I cut off the back. And again, this recipe, I promise, I really will put it in, I really will put it on the blog. It'll be on www.IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Okay, and Wanda's asking, won't the ends cook faster? So yes, but if you're going to count the points, for it, I'm going to eat all of it. So, because I'm counting points for an entire potato. I'm not counting points for a potato minus the little piece. So this was the little piece. So that was a little tiny piece that came off the end. Hear how crisp that is? My goodness, that is so good. Okay, that one had the, that had the little bit of, so that one had the little bit out, oh, April's gonna scoot out, her allergies are acting up. Oh no, and she took her medication, so she needs to sleep. Okay, April, we'll catch back up with you later. Have a good evening. Yeah, and now I'm seeing Lisa says Hasselback chicken is good also. I'm gonna have to try that. Awesome. So this was the little end, this was the little heel. So I promise I will post this later because it'll be part of this. It'll be part of this chat number 95, and the recipe will be on there. I will also post it as a recipe, so you can just print it off as a recipe. But so this one is just like we put in there. So this was just the Yukon Gold potato, and I sliced it, and then I did the little bit of non-stick olive oil spray. And that I didn't, Wanda says her mouth is drooling. I get to eat these, ha ha ha, because I already counted the points, and wait till you see what we're gonna do with that one. But anyway, so it had a little bit of nonstick olive oil spray on it, and it had nutritional yeast, and then it had the Bragg Steakhouse, Bragg. It had the Dax Steakhouse seasoning on it, so that's the end piece, so it's the heel. So here are the other heels. So, I made 4 of them. So here are the little heels off of the 4. You can see what they look like. And they're nice and crispy. And so this is a little bit of G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup. So for those of you who need to be salt-free and sugar-free, oh, Bonnie says she thinks they were named for a restaurant where they originated in Sweden. Awesome! That is so cool. That's so cool. So yeah, I want to know more about this because I didn't know what it was. We just started a restaurant, but this has a little bit of the G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup, and I did find that at the Kroger on Emory Road today. So anybody that lives in Knoxville, Halls, Powell, Oneida, anywhere Clinton, anywhere close to that, that's the G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so that one. Hey, Orlando, Debbie. So that is this one. So this was one of them. This one is exactly like what we have in there now. So this one has nutritional yeast, and so this one has, now I've got it all over my fingers, but anyway, this one has nutritional yeast, and it has again, it has the Dax Steakhouse seasoning on it. This is perfect in the ketchup. Perfect in the ketchup. So, and if you don't need to eat sugar-free, great. I mean, that's awesome. But for those of you that need to be salt-free and sugar-free, it's yummy. The G. Hughes is yummy, 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 and their barbecue sauce is amazing. Okay, and while we're waiting on this to cook, so I get to talk for about 15 more minutes. I get to talk for 15 more minutes. So these are the other 3 that I made. So let's talk about each one of these. This one, and I'm just gonna hold them in my hand because it's just me and John that is eating them. The one that's in the air fryer right now is Casey's lunch for tomorrow. So if she's still up. So see how nicely these are coming apart? So you can either pull them apart and you can stuff things inside. You can just pull them apart and eat them like chips. This one has, okay, and I have to look at my cheat sheet over here. So this one is, oh, and Sandy says, I love a baked potato, like to put chili on the top. So this right here is my Neanderthal chili that I'm making over here because Casey borrowed my crock pot and she's just now done with it, so nobody fuss at her. She's just now done with it, but she hasn't brought it back yet. And the guy at PetSmart asked if we were making chili today. I don't know why the guy at PetSmart thought we were making chili, but once he said it, it was in my head, and so I had to have chili. So yes, we will be having one of these with chili later. But this one has, so this one still has all of these. Everything that I made tonight has the olive oil non-stick spray on it. You could use any kind of non-stick spray. They all have, see, and I get to lick my fingers too. They all have, because it's just us. It's just me and John. So yeah, I just lick my fingers. Actually, I probably should have brought a towel over here. But anywho, so they all have nutritional yeast, have about a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. Oh yeah, and Betty says she likes the G-Hughes. Oh, she doesn't like ketchup and barbecue sauce, but she does like the G-Hughes. I know, they're really good. But this one has, so this one has the nutritional yeast, and it has ranch powder. So it has Hidden Valley Ranch powder, you know, sprinkled on it, which does have a little bit of sodium, but it has that on there. And so these are like little ranch. These are like little ranch potato wedges, like little tiny ranch potato wedges. So I'll try, you know, I'll take one for the team and I'll try this one for you too. So this is the one with ranch seasoning. It has nutritional yeast and ranch seasoning. Little ranchy potatoes. Oh, that one's good. Ooh, yeah. I like that one. Of course, there's not a whole lot I don't like. The second one, the potato sizes that I use, like that one was a little bit small. That was probably about a 3-point potato. This one is definitely a 4. Oh yeah, and Kathy, that's so funny. So Kathy just asked. So the bag of potatoes that I bought, because I was planning on making a lot of these, had all different sizes in it. And Lisa, it doesn't need the nutritional yeast. I love nutritional yeast on everything, and it makes it it's kind of a Parmesan panko kind of a flavor. So, ooh yeah, and Vicky says you could dip it in Greek yogurt with a little ranch packet in it. That would be yummy. Oh, so that one just fell apart because it's so tender. So this one with the ranch on it was a little bitty tiny potato. It was a smaller potato, so I'm gonna say that's about a 3-point potato. It does not have enough of the ranch seasoning on there on the small one for it to even be a point. If it was a bigger potato like this, it would probably be getting close to a point of that. This one, another Yukon Gold. I only bought a bag of Yukon Gold. So this one has nutritional yeast. So it has this. It has the nutritional yeast on it, and then it has Parmesan cheese, so it does have a point for the Parmesan cheese. Oh, and Bonnie says she does not have an air fryer, so she microwaves them until almost soft, and then cut, season, and cook until crisp on top. That sounds good too. That sounds good too. So this one has Parmesan cheese on it, and it has just a little bit of garlic. So this one's going to be like a Parmesan cheese garlic one, and so I'm just going to peel one of them off there and try it. Oh, bake until crisp, yeah. So that is oh, you know what that one would be good in? This one would be, Lynn, if you use enough ranch seasoning, it is no longer 0. So this was just, I don't remember, it's maybe a teaspoon, so that's probably still okay. This one though, with the nutritional yeast, actual Parmesan cheese, and the little bit of garlic, this would be really good Yeah, Michelle says it doesn't need it. It's a topping Kelly likes and uses it in a bunch of stuff. I wish they were publicly traded. They are not, but I wish they were publicly traded. I would buy stock in this company. But anyway, whoa, y'all just totally distracted me. Debbie says, if Popcorn Karen is here, I did the pork chops with the Dax pumpkin spice and applesauce in her new Ninja. Whoa, what? Wait, whoa, what? Go back to that again. Go back to that again, because I just bought a pork tenderloin. So what? What did you say, Orlando Debbie? Anyway, yeah, I'm super excited about that. So this one again has a little bit of olive oil nonstick spray. This size potato is about 4 points, and it has nutritional yeast on it just because I like it. And it has actual Parmesan cheese on it too. And it has a little bit of garlic on it, and this would be really good in marinara. Okay, I didn't know that until I just tried it, so I didn't actually get any marinara, but now I'm gonna have to try it that way. Okay. Ooh, I have 5 minutes, so I better keep talking. Okay, and this one I wanted to be like a steakhouse potato. So this one is just the olive oil nonstick spray. And okay, hold on. So Orlando Debbie says it's pumpkin spice with applesauce. Guess what I'm making? Yeah, you made it in the pressure cooker one. See, I don't have that. Oh man. And Casey's got my slow cooker. How am I gonna make this? I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this. But anyway, so this one has the olive oil nonstick spray, and it has let's see, this one has the olive oil nonstick spray, and it has nutritional yeast. See, Debbie has me so distracted now, so distracted. It has the nutritional yeast, and it has the steakhouse seasoning. So it has the Dax steakhouse seasoning, and it has a little bit of Dax Red Mountain Rub on it. And this one, I'm just gonna put sour cream in this one. So I'm just gonna open it up, you know how it fans out so pretty like this, and I'm just gonna put some either some sour cream, some fat-free sour cream, or I'm gonna put some non-fat plain Greek yogurt, which I eat like sour cream. But won't that be yummy? So let me try one of these. So won't this just be yummy? Maybe yummy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's really yummy. Really, really, really yummy. Okay, so those are the 3 that I already made. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yeah. Lynn says salsa. Salsa would be good on that too. And salsa would be 0 points. So there are the 3 that are already done. And, okay, and Michelle wants to know where you get Dax again. I don't buy Dax on Amazon. You can. I just get it online on Dax Seasoning, DaxSpices.com. It's just DAKS Spices.com. And real quick, so y'all don't forget, if you do any of this, if you go to DaxSpices.com, we currently, this is October of 2018, we currently have, oh, I looked at that wrong. We still have 7 minutes. Anyway, we currently have an affiliate coupon code for Dax, and it's just Egg Lady. It's EGGLADY. And if you type that in at checkout, then you will get 10% off. And if you are looking at the Simple Living air fryers, yeah, Betty says use Kelly's code. Exactly. So if you're looking at the Simple Living air fryers, we also currently, and I don't know how long these will last because it was super awesome of them to give us a coupon code. So I'm not making any money off of those. Just keep that in mind. This was them giving you all a coupon code. So they didn't have to do that. So please, if there's a chance to leave them a review, if there's a chance to tell them thank you, please tell them thank you. Carol says the code does not work anymore on the air fryer. Where did you order it from? Because if you order it from Walmart, the code doesn't work. If you order it from Amazon, it should still work. And if it's not working, let me know and I will contact them for you because it should still be valid. But that one is Egg Lady 10. It's EGGLADY10. Okay, Carol, I need to check that because it definitely should still be working. The Egg Lady 10 one, not the very first one that we did, you know, however long ago. That one was a super tight window promotion that they were doing for 20% off. It did not work. I used Egg Lady 10. Did you do all capital letters? Because I definitely need to contact them. And you know, I need to see if, well, I don't know if they could be with us live ever at all, but we should, you know, we could check with them. So, okay, it is 2 till. It is 2 till, and we technically still have 5 minutes, but I think we're gonna go ahead and poke around at this and see if we can get it to work, because I don't want to keep you all here too late tonight. So, and again, this is the Simple Living Products, you know, air fryer, and I'm trying not to dump you all out. Let me turn you around. And that is so sweet. There are still 103 of you all here. Okay, and yeah, Carol says that's not working, so we will definitely check on that. Okay, so here is the little extra piece. So remember, that's the little extra piece that we cut off the bottom. And then here is what we have so far, what has cooked so far, and that was on 390. And I'm not going to close that back all the way because it will start running again if I close it back all the way. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to gently squeeze it a little bit, and then I'm going to use my knife just because we're trying to hurry. So I'm going to use my knife. Let me make sure y'all can still see me. And oops, I was looking at you all instead of the potato, and I accidentally pulled it apart, or like, you know, chop that end off. So I'm just going to loosen this up a little bit. Okay, so just loosen it up again with your knife. It doesn't have to be fancy. And then this is 2 tablespoons of Trader Joe's light shredded Mexican cheese blend, and that's 1 Smart Point for that. And then this is 1 tablespoon of Kirkland's. That's from Costco. So this is from Trader Joe's. This is from Costco. You don't have to get them there, but that's where I buy them from. 2 tablespoons light shredded cheese. And yeah, Betty, do get a Simple Living. Get a Simple Living. Betty says she needs to get an air fryer. Definitely get a Simple Living. These people have been awesome and amazing, and it works so well, and it's so quiet. It's so quiet. I mean, I still like my other one, but this is so quiet. So 2 tablespoons of Trader Joe's light shredded Mexican mozzarella or Mexican cheese blend. That's 1 Smart Point for 2 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon of the Kirkland crumbled bacon. I get this at Costco, and I'm going to attempt to gently poke it in between without burning myself. So I'm just going to stuff a little bit in between these layers. And y'all are going to have to forgive me using my fingers, but again, this is just for me and John. Casey might get one of these tomorrow for lunch. Just going to stuff that in there a little bit. And that's why I was loosening this up, you know, with my knife, so that I would have a little bit of room to stick this in. And of course, I'm hurrying for you all so that you all won't be stuck here past your bedtimes. So I'm going to just keep cramming that in there quickly. If I was making this for company, I might do a little bit better job on my presentation. But for the sake of live, we will just cram it in there. Come on, bacon, go in, go in. So tell me so those of you all that have been making the Hasselback things, like other things, what have you all been putting in there? Are you all stuffing things in them? Or are you just cutting them? Are you just cutting them apart and making them, or what are you doing with them? Okay, and now I'm going to return all of this to the air fryer. Let's get that back just a little bit. I'm going to put all this back in there. And again, you can do as many potatoes as will fit in here without them, oh, it's very hot, without them actually touching. You can do as many, and sorry, I'm paying attention to you all instead of what I'm doing, so please be careful when you're using your air fryers. But you can do as many as you can get in here without them touching each other. I just, you know, only did the one because we're finishing this up. Then I'm going to, remember, the gentle swoop. So don't cram it in. If you can see it, the gentle scoop and push back in, and you see it picked right back up where it was. So we're going to give that just a few more minutes. All together it should be 25. We're going to end up with only 20 minutes because, you know me, I talked too much. So we do not have time for, we don't have time for the full, for the full 25 minutes. But, and Loretta's saying it froze. Loretta, it's entirely possible because I turned it around again. So, when I turn it around, that's one of the reasons that we stopped doing, the lives as much. I mean, not the lives, that we quit doing the flip the camera around as much, because it does make it, for some reason it does make it freeze. So hopefully you all saw that I pulled it apart. So did you all see that? Did everybody see that I kind of pulled it apart a little bit and stuffed the cheese down in there and stuffed the bacon down in there because I couldn't see that you all couldn't see me. So hopefully you all saw that part, and hopefully you saw that I gently scooped and put it back in there, and that it immediately started running again. So it picks itself back up. So Marlene, for that version, that's approximately a 4 smart point potato. The cheese was 1 smart point, and the bacon is 1 smart point. So that would be 6 smart points for that. And thank y'all for letting me know that you saw all that. So that would be 6 smart points for this potato. And then I'm going to add, I'm not going to do it tonight because, thank you Naomi for letting me know that. I'm not going to put it on there tonight because I'm saving this one for Casey for her lunch tomorrow. But I'm going to be putting a little bit, I have non-fat plain Greek yogurt, and I'll put a tablespoon of that in a little cup. Oh, look at these little cups I got real quick while we're waiting on this. So I went to Marshall's Saturday. No, it was one day last week. Anyway, and accidentally bought some really, really cute stuff for Alyssa. But look, I got these little Sistema to go tiny little cups, and I love Sistema. But I got these little teeny tiny cups, and that is what the ketchup is in. So Casey's gonna get one of these. She'll get one of these with ketchup with one of the potatoes, so she can dip the potatoes in the ketchup and try it. And then she's gonna get another potato to try. That's gonna be the one that we're cooking in here, and then she'll have another one of these Sistema to go, little teeny tiny things. I'm just gonna get the lid on there better. She will have one with non-fat plain Greek yogurt. You can use fat-free sour cream. I mean, you can use regular sour cream if you want to. Just count the point. Just be sure and count the points. But this is 0 points for the G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup. So she'll get that for dipping, and then she'll also get the plain non-fat Greek yogurt for dipping, or for putting on here, because I think it tastes just like sour cream when you use it like that. But it will be going in this other potato. So let me grab a plate real quick, because we have 1 minute. We have 1 minute. And that's going to be coming out, and I think it's going to be absolutely fabulous. I'm super excited about it. Super excited. And actually that plate is too small. Give me just a second. Let's find another one. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, okay. So this is a plate that Casey got me. Isn't it cute? I know it's backwards. Live life with a little spice. Yeah. And yes, Carol, I'm just going to have Casey do that. So Casey is not technically doing WW, but I make them eat that way. Does everybody hear the exciting noise? So I'm going to leave you all here. I'm not going to switch you around because I don't want you to go away again. But yeah, when I make things like this, then they are always more than willing to be on WW. So here's the potato. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Casey's gonna love this. She is going to love this. And there is the little tiny end from it. So I'm gonna gently hold this with my tongs so that it doesn't fall off. What was I calling it? The little end piece. It's kind of like an end piece, from a loaf of bread. But anyway, so even that little end piece looks good. So, who's making potatoes now? Who's gonna make potatoes? I want to know. So 105 of y'all must have wanted to know how to make a potato, because there are still 104, 103, 104. Okay, let's see if we can get Dusty over here. It is 9:07. I have not had supper yet. Now I'm starving to death looking at all of this. So I'm gonna grab Dusty and let y'all go, but I wanna know who's making potatoes. And if you make them, please, please, please take pictures of them. I have to be careful. I'm not used to having something on the, actually cooking on the stove, and I almost set that plastic plate over here with the, with the chili that's cooking. But please tag me in them. Let me see what they are. Let me see what you made, because I'm telling you, this was so stinking easy. I mean, like, this was so easy. I'm thinking this is gonna happen a lot. Delicious, easy. Of course, I like the nutritional yeast because it's also good for you. Yeah, but yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, let's see if we can get Dusty. Dusty! Of course, you know what Dusty's thinking? He's going, I'm getting some bacon. You are not getting some bacon, Dusty. Okay, before all y'all go away, don't forget to tag me in your homework. So, yeah, don't forget to tag me in your homework. Everybody have an awesome and amazing week. Dusty is like, yeah, it smells good, doesn't it, buddy? He is like, whoa, I want some of those. Okay, everybody be safe this Halloween. If you celebrate that, be safe Wednesday night. Everybody have a great time. Be prepared for a flood of pictures. We have the absolutely most adorable, you know, we don't dress Alyssa up all girly girl, so we let John pick the costume, and it's gonna be awesome. But y'all have a great week. I'm gonna go enjoy some of these potatoes before I decide which ones are getting packed up for Casey. And yes, Carol, I'll try zucchini next. So don't forget to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Pretty please, you know, pretty please subscribe, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you all for all the love bucks. I can see all of the hearts and the thumbs ups going by. Thank you all so much for those. But yeah, just thanks for being here. And don't forget to check us out on www.ifyouhaveanegg.com, and on YouTube, just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. Say good night, buddy. Good night, everybody. Good night. See you next week.